You're this the Prince of the Nightlife, DJ Melly Mel. Now tuned into the biggest Chanel Simone, April B, Flu Head, Grew Head podcast. Are you dumb? NYC, the ATL. Yeah,
What's
Brooklyn,
up,
what up?
It's your girl, April
Shit,
B,
me.
your favorite media maven.
And you know the vibe. It is Chanel Simone, your favorite Brooklyn babe.
And we are back with the Flu Hair, Grew Hair podcast where
worlds collide no matter where you reside.
And I'm super excited about today. I know I say that all the time, but it's something about a man who can sing that just...
that do something
that just, you know, it just sits very well with my spirit.
Very well.
And we got a special guest in the building today. Now, some of y'all might know him from... I don't even want to hit the note because I feel like if I sing it, it's not going to hit the way he hit it. Yeah. You know, but I'm going to go ahead. You hit it for him one time. Just hit that. If pretty was a person.
Nah.
Pretty was a person. If pretty was a person. If pretty was a person, it'll be you, babe. Yes, y'all, we got Highland Star in the building.
You already know the vibes, yes.
What up?
You know what's funny? I've always didn't really care for men singing. I don't know. I used to be like, yo, shut up. Until I've gotten older, and I'm like, oh, you can play an instrument? You can sing?
Yeah.
Sing to me. Look at me. Over here cheesing, y'all. So with no further introduction, How to Start is in the building. Mr. Viral himself.
For sure that.
Right. So before we do your check-in, we just going to play a quick game, and y'all, we might stir a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, we got the R&B star here. So
yes.
April, go ahead and break it down.
All right. So, Highland, when you come to this show, we like to break the ice a little bit by playing a game called First Class versus Coach.
Okay.
So, we got this bowl right here. Got a couple of options in there. You're going to pick one. Whatever it says on the paper, you got to tell us if it's first class, which means you fucking with it, or if it's coach, which means you're not with it.
Okay.
If you cannot pick, though, the tiebreaker is you have to take a shot.
All right, that's cool.
Shout out to Bombay Vodka, our official sponsor, and shout out to our girl, Real Prissy.
On these sweatsuits,
These sweatsuits, shout out to January. But go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Pig. Yeah, stir it up, because we're going to stir the pot.
Let's see what's going on in here, man. Let's see. Anita Baker versus Tony Braxton.
Oh, which vocals is first class and which vocals is coach? Which one you going with?
It's a hard one.
With all my heart, I love you, baby.
And then we got
this a hard one.
He wasn't man enough.
Matter of
for
fact,
me.
you know what? Because you are Mr. R&B, he can't pick. No, it's not gonna be a tie. You have to pick which one.
Oh,
you have to pick. You have to.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know, man.
Oh.
That's a hard. I'm gonna take a shot, man.
We should have picked the rules. Okay, so how about this? If you're not gonna pick, tell us how you feel about, give us what you feel about Anita Baker.
You can still take the shot, though.
You can still take the shot.
They both dope, so it's like I don't wanna. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, you trust me.
Like,
listen, it wasn't easy when we were putting these together.
They both hard as hell, like. So I don't even want to. You feel me?
No, but
yeah. Well, go ahead. Here, take your shot.
Go ahead, take it.
Shout out to both of them queens. Y'all both amazing.
Yeah.
April, who you picking?
Oh, I'm gonna give first class to Anita Baker because she's the blueprint in that. Like Anita Baker Tony Braxton is because Anita Baker didn't do a certain song. And they wanted that same vocal as Anita Baker. So I'm going to go with Anita Baker. Come on, she's a legend. She's an icon. Like, come on. She's still touring to this day. Like,
okay, that's cute.
And
Anita, but I'm going to go with my girl, Tony.
Why? Why you going to go with Tony?
Why you gotta love me, no? Why you gotta lie on your mind?
Oh, that's why?
She was not playing when Dr. Dre and her made that,
And she had Q-Tip pull up?
Yes. Okay, so maybe because she's my era, per se. Now, don't get it twisted. My mama played that Anita Baker, but I'm going to have to give it. I think Tony Braxton is my Anita Baker.
You know why I thought you was going to pick Tony?
What?
Because...
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
No. Just be a man. Stop playing. All right?
So
Hold on.
I got to go again, right?
Yeah, we going to... This for you.
Yeah, let's see.
So
Let's see who's
he's
next.
Mr. Viral, baby. He
Mr. R&B.
Oh my God! What?
Who you got? Who you got?
Usher, or Chris Brown?
Oh!
Bruh.
Hold on. Before you answer this is the ongoing verses that we want.
Bruh,
okay?
like y'all giving me like these are two my idols.
Okay,
Listen,
you gotta
pick.
This is forever. Hold on. Where's Swiss Beats, Timberland, or whoever it got sold to? We need Usher and Chris Brown.
And shout out to both of them. Don't hold this.
Shout out.
Listen, when you meet him, don't hold this against him. He ain't mean no harm by it.
I know both of them. Like,
Oh,
and that's fine.
so who's first class? Who's coach?
I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, Usher, these are both my what? If it weren't for Usher and Chris Brown, I wouldn't even be doing music right now. So I can't even choose that. What?
See,
Chris, Usher, y'all made me. What?
And that's fine. And they won't take it personal.
They won't take it personal.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. I'm gonna take me another. I'm be walking bow legged out here.
Okay, so
Disclaimer: that was what we wanted. Nah.
so if once again, I will say this: anybody crazy to pick Chris Brown over Usher? You mean to tell me they call me US HERRA YMOMD? Now, baby, tell me what you want to
do with me.
Usher, I love Chris Brown too, and even though people feel like Chris Brown is the Usher of our times, Usher till this day, baby, I still love the same way how I felt about Usher when I was 8. It's the same way.
It was the white for me. Like
it's the same way I feel about Usher now. So for me, of course, Chris Breezy, I love
man,
you.
Shout out to Usher and Chris,
But
man. Y'all, hey, look,
it's Usher.
my hats off to y'all,
You see
man.
him
Y'all
still
paved the
hitting that
way.
note?
Mhm.
Yeah.
God damn! It started. Oh,
Ooh.
it was about 5 minutes ago.
Hey.
Man, shout out to both of them, man.
Yes.
They too hard.
Usher, I said Usher, who you got? Who you got?
Oh, I used to. Okay, when I was like 15, like
I was gonna say 9.
when I was like 6, nah. I am a huge Chris Brown fan. Like, to this day, I am a huge Chris Brown fan. I'm not going to say that. Obviously, we all know Usher's the GOAT. Like, but the way Chris Brown do these 42-song albums and they still sell out to this day, the way his fans show up for him, the way his creativity is still going, he dancing, he up. Don't kill me, y'all, but I'm going to go with Chris.
Oh, Lord. We got some more in here for you. Because he going to pick one.
He going to pick one. You're not leaving until you pick one.
Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with Whitney Houston, man. Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying? Like R.I.P. Whitney Houston, she was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like an icon, like for real. I ain't got nothing against Mariah Carey, but just in my opinion, Whitney Houston.
Okay, all right.
Whitney Houston could sing in her sleep.
Like,
Mariah got to warm up a little bit.
that's it.
Nah. Mariah hard as hell. Nah.
Well,
She
no.
hard as hell, but
No, she hard.
It's just Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney's just
Whitney was different. Like, she just, her vocal range, like her skill set, like she was just different. Like,
Different, for sure. I like Mariah cool, but I'm saying Whitney could just. You see how you just plat out. Whitney could
Yeah,
just
she
plat
could just
out.
come in-
Mariah gotta.
Nah, but Mariah got that motherfucking note though. That
oh,
motherfucker
that
motherfucker that break windows and shit.
the one she got to hold her ear for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
We still got.
All right, who next? Let's see who you got.
Let's see.
Keith Sweat, Genuine. They both hard as hell.
In those jeans.
But I ain't gonna lie though, I'm gonna have to give it to Keith because Keith.
Ooh.
I sampled this song on it. Don't Make Me Beg. You already know one. I got you.
Okay. They said Keith make the ladies
They
sweat.
sweat,
baby.
huh?
You may be young, but you're ready.
Woo. Listen.
Ready what? Ready
Man,
to.
what? Come on now. Shout out to the OG Genuine though, man. You know I rock with you.
All right, we got two more. Before we.
Let's see.
Patti LaBelle or Shaka Khan?
Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan.
You know what? Who would I?
I'm gonna go with Patty.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with.
Yo, don't let her kick them shoes on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go with Patty.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Cause they both fire.
Shaka Khan had through the wild.
All right. After this one, he got one more.
Well, he gonna take his shot first, cause again, y'all, he
take one with him. Shout out to Bomb8.
Shout out to Bomb, right?
Ooh.
All right, last one. Let's see.
Ron Isley or Charlie Wilson? Y'all must not know where I'm from.
Wait.
You know what?
Hold on.
You gotta
pick now. Pick one.
You gotta pick
Uncle
one.
Charlie, what?
What?
I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. What? Uncle Charlie from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm gonna have to go with Uncle Charlie.
First name Charlie, last name Willie. Yo.
Now, there you have it, y'all. R&B star, Highland Star picked or didn't pick or took a shot.
Yeah, for most of them. But when it came to Uncle Charlie, he gave him.
Now, Uncle Charlie, we gotta do a song, man. For real, man.
I think he ready too.
For sure.
So there you have it, guys. That was First Class versus Coach, guys. So we about to jump into the check-in. So Highland, one thing that you said is you are from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about you being from Oklahoma, and did you transition straight to Atlanta?
So I grew up in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Till I was about 18, 19.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? My music is, I'm going viral on these covers. Shit really working out for me. Let me go ahead and try to take a trip to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And just try to, like, make this shit happen. A lot of people don't know, like, I ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? I had a broke down car. And I took a trip to the A, and I was just singing to different celebrities in the mall until I got a record deal.
Wow.
Well, which mall you was at?
At Lennox.
How I knew he was going to say Lennox.
That's where the celebrities be.
That's where the celebrities be at.
They don't be at Gwinnett.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, I was in Lennox Mall every day. I was singing to different people until I ran into Adrian Broner and shit.
Wow. And
wow.
That is the real hustle right there. So what song caught his attention?
I used to just walk up and just sing this one little note. I would just like, what can I sing for you? And I'd just be like, say lady,
Yeah.
and then like from that people would be
Tingling.
like, oh shit, this dude can actually sing. So I end up it wasn't Adrian Broner that actually discovered me. It was the person that he was with, because he a boxer.
Yeah.
But he would hang around a lot of people with money.
Yeah,
So
mhm.
it was a gambler, and it's my partner. We still partners to this day. His name Rico. But he the one brought me to the table and helped me get a record deal.
That's what's up.
First
Wow.
of all, if I was in Lennox and you hit that note too, I would have been.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Right. I would have been.
I'd have been like, I don't do music, but listen, sing it again.
Right.
Sing it again.
That's what I'm talking about. So Oklahoma to Atlanta, you pretty
Right.
much came here on a hope and a prayer
Right.
and a dream.
Right.
So let's talk about how Atlanta, because this is the podcast, Flew Here, Grew Here.
Right.
How has Atlanta shaped you?
I think that it definitely molded, the way I move, you know what I'm saying, the way I think, so you got to think about it. I came down here and basically I signed to one of the biggest labels in Atlanta, which is Wolfpack Global Music, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wolfpack.
Shout out to my girl Tony.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So I basically, got signed by one of the biggest record labels in the city, and shout out to the big homie. He took me in up under his wing and showed me how to really like be a man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when I came down here, I was kind of moving like a boy. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of took me in as like a father figure and really like just taught me how to like beat the game of life. You know what I'm saying? He always say, shit, if you can beat the game of life, you can beat anything. So shit, he laced me up with the game, and shit, we've been rocking ever since. And I told him, shit, I ain't going nowhere else. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm down with you forever, because he down with me. You feel me? He saved my life.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We locked in forever. Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
Let me tell you something. There's not too many people you hear from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And first of all, Oklahoma, especially Tulsa, have so much history
Right.
behind it. I know a lot of people. I know somebody told me I only know about Oklahoma because of the
First 48. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you actually have the history behind it, so how has your hometown? I know Atlanta shaped you and molded you, but how has your hometown pretty much made you into the person you are now?
I think that you know, my hometown, you know, that's obviously my roots. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they definitely, you know, gave me the motivation to wanna, you know, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it, you know, in Oklahoma we ain't really got a lot of outlets.
I love
you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't really got a lot of people that made it out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with me looking at that and then like coming to Atlanta and just like it was just on some shit to where like I gotta make it out for everybody back home. You feel me? Like, if I can make it out, shit, that'll give them a hope to want to make it out. You feel me?
Absolutely. What was like the biggest adjustment between Oklahoma and coming to Atlanta for you?
I mean, I feel like my mindset, like changing the way I think, like really changing the shit that I do every day, and like going through them changes. You know, thinking, you know, certain people trying me, like, and they ain't really trying me. They really just trying to like elevate my mind. You feel me? Like, cause I'm thinking like a little country boy, and I'm coming to a big city.
Yeah,
I know my big homie would always say it ain't about where you from, it's about where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, just even going through, you know, the bumps and bruises of, you know, being around the big dog. You know what I'm saying? And him, you know, chastising the nigga or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't meaning out of no harm. It's like shit. Like, bro, I'm just trying to help you goddamn get to your full potential in life. Like, I'm already here. I'm trying to bring you up here with me. You feel me?
I feel you. What's one thing you miss about home though that you don't get here in Atlanta?
I mean, like the only thing that I miss was my mom. You feel me? But like she passed away, so now that my mama gone, it ain't really, you know, outside of just, you know, just the love that the city showed me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like my mama was the only thing that really always kept me going back.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so listen, let's talk a little bit about Highland Star, the star. You like how I did that, right?
Okay.
So obviously a lot of people, you know, like Chanel, she was able to name a couple of your hits.
Right.
But for the world we live in today, everything is about what happens on social media and how that goes viral. And then we had If Pretty Was a Person.
Yeah.
And you got JT, you got Janae, you got all the beautiful superstars making videos to your song If Pretty Was a Person.
I even did one too.
Okay, shout out to the superstar Chanel Simone. Okay,
yeah.
I had to give them the light skin.
yeah.
So, what was it like going viral, number one? Like, and how did you, like, what was your reaction to the first time you saw, like, oh shit, like this is taking off?
I mean, my first reaction, I think I was in like a little lounge. I was with my boy BK and my boy Serge, and I think Remy Ma had did one, and I was like, and I looked at my mentions. I'm like, hold on, what is it? so I look at the video. I'm like, oh shit, bro, like Remy Ma just did that shit.
Shout out to our girl
Remy.
Shout out to Remy for sure. I'm like, oh yeah, Remy Ma just did that shit. Woo. So I sent it to my team. They're like, oh yeah, hell yeah. And then literally like 5 minutes later, JT did it.
Wow.
I think it was like, I think it might have been a couple days later. I think I may be boosting it, but she did that. she did it after Remy, but and then ever since when she did it, shit, everybody started doing it. You feel me?
A ripple effect.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to JT.
Yo, shout out to all of them. Like
everybody that's doing it out there in the world.
And you too, Chanel, because you was part of that.
You too. So everybody, shout out to all the beautiful ladies. I'm so glad I can make y'all feel, you know, pretty again.
That boy be in my DM
say I'm pretty. That boy be in my DM say I'm pretty.
I wonder if you know that shit.
Yeah.
So we just gonna touch on the viral piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've met you a couple times, even before this song came out, and I showed April a picture in my phone. I was like, yo, I took a picture with him last year.
Okay, first of all, let's just tell how I met Highland at a Super Bowl party that we went to.
For sure.
She legit was standing there for 5 minutes scrolling through her phone. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we got to ask about getting him on the show. She's like, no, but I promise you, I got a picture in here. She finally found a picture.
I was trying to find it. So, like I said, that shows that I've been a fan of your music for a while.
Thank you so much, for real.
Right. And shout out to my best friend Tahira, because I thought she played the song because of me, but come to find out, I said, oh, you playing rounds because of me. She was like, Chanel, I didn't even know. No, I'm playing it because I just heard it the other day. So it's showing that, and my best friend is in New York.
Yes.
So it's showing
your
pretty
songs
much
are transcending
how your songs
through.
is
traveling through the cities.
For sure.
So at this moment, with you hustling, like you said, back in Lennox, and even with you coming up with this song, how do you feel about your, not saying how you feel about your career now, but at what moment did you feel like, okay, like, I knew this was gonna pay off, but at this moment, it's like, okay, yeah.
You finally seeing the benefits.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like it was when me and Lil Baby did the song. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I
Like,
remember.
the Don't Make Me Beg
Don't Make
record,
Me-
cause that was like my biggest song. Like, I'm like, I ain't never had a major feature. You know, Baby brought me in the game. Shout out to Baby and all the 4PF guys. But they pretty much brought me in the game. And shout out to Wolfpack. You know, obviously, cause you know we all tied in. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like when we was shooting the video, I was like, damn, like I really came a long way. Like I'm really in the video with bruh. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta think about, I was running around with Baby for like a year or two before he even got on my record. You know what I'm saying? I was building a relationship and, you know, just basically just being around. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Cause, you know, obviously I'm signing Wolfpack, so I had that access, you know what I'm saying? So I was just running around and, you know, Baby was fine. He's like, yo, I'm gonna goddamn do the record with you. Let's do it. But when we shot the video, that was the moment I was like,
Exactly.
Yeah, because sometimes they be doing records, but they don't be wanting to shoot the video.
yeah, exactly.
Like major artists, like they'll do the record, but when it's like, all right, get in the video, they like,
and sometimes they don't promote it either.
they don't promote it or nothing.
So
like, shout out to Baby.
Exactly.
Real
for sure.
neighborhood hero.
Yeah.
He definitely a real one for sure.
So how do you feel, real quick? So you know, you in the video with Baby, and all of us have our, you know, star moments or things like that. Like, how, like, was you chilling? Were you like, yo, what up, big dog?
I was chilling, like, because you got
You knew
about
him
it.
already.
Yeah, I've been running around with bruh for like a year and a
Yeah,
half.
so
like,
it wasn't. It
wasn't like a
it's a
random-
little Baby to us, but it was just like, oh,
bruh.
what
You know
up?
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like, what
Yeah,
up? Like,
it's
I would
bruh,
have
you know
the
what I'm
video
saying?
like, yeah, stop playing. I got Baby on here.
Yeah,
Shout out to Baby.
shout out to Baby for sure. He definitely a real one for sure.
so let's talk about going viral, right? Because I feel like in the day and age we live in with social media and stuff,
Right.
you can have a big moment and then it could blow up, or you could have a big moment and then everybody's like, what's next?
Right.
So do you feel like where you're at right now with If Pretty Was a Person, Don't Make Me Beg, all of that, going viral, has it helped or hindered your career so far?
It definitely helped it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a workaholic, so I'm always gonna have another record. Like, I'm one of them people. I don't think about, like, I'm like 4-5 records ahead.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
That's smart.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never let the records just, you know what I'm saying, creep up on me and I ain't got
Right,
nothing else to
right.
put out. Like, nah, I got a whole project on the way.
Right.
See?
Right. And I definitely feel like, you know, when you watch artists like Vito, you know,
That's my
people,
boy.
right, people follow his story. And the funny thing is, before he was a songwriter, he used to sing, but people are like, oh, it's not your time, it's not your time. And now it is his time.
Yeah.
And you see it moving. So I definitely put you on that list in the sense of like, y'all need to watch for this boy.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
It's just a
watch
matter of
out,
time,
right.
like, before you become a household name. Like,
Right,
for real.
Before you come a
Facts.
household name, do you feel in a sense of you ready for all of this?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like all of the trials and tribulations I went through, especially, you know, getting signed when I first came to Atlanta, you know, having to go through certain things, you know, bumping my head and, you know what I'm saying, like, getting cursed out and, you know what I'm saying, just going through all those little miscellaneous little things, like, got me to the point to where it's like, nah, I'm ready now. You feel me? Like I'm ready now. Like,
Right. So
Right.
I saw.
and, you know, God is always on time.
Hello?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
What we always say, he might not come when you call him, but he's always right on time.
Right.
Yeah, he's always on time. So I feel like he made me go through so much shit when I first came to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like partying, spending so much money, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like going through the trials and tribulations, getting the DUI. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting like little shit that
Yeah.
making nigga be like, damn, okay, man, I need to slow down.
You need to slow down. You need to sit down and
need
be
to sit
still.
down, you know
What?
what I'm saying?
And the Bible says, sit down and be still. Like, for real, for real.
Another thing too, and like I said, I don't know if me just continue the video because I see the same hunger, the same story going on with you
Facts.
all. And I don't know if it's to compare, like, you know, to me, like I said, I've been following Vito. I'm following you. Both of y'all really share similar stories. I know his mom passed too as well.
Facts.
So he's here now, but up and coming. Like I said, I see the hustle in you. One thing he said was when he first started out, he wanted to do a song with Chris Brown, but Chris Brown said, look, if I do this song with you, I'm going to pretty much take over the song.
Facts. Yes.
So he waited 4 or 5 years.
5 years.
And finally, they did a song. So is there an artist that pretty much told you like, or is there an artist that you want to work with now, but you like, hold up, I want to kind of hold off on them until
You feel like you reached that?
I mean, like with my resources, it ain't too many artists that I can't, you know what I'm saying, like work with. But at the same time, like it is an artist that I definitely want to work with.
or being strategic about who?
Yeah. I think definitely Usher and Chris Brown, bro. Like I think that as an R&B male, you know, you want those stamps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm definitely looking forward to working with Usher. You know, me and Usher work with the same songwriter, which is Sean Garrett, the pen.
Okay,
Oh, shout out to
Garrett.
Sean Gary.
Sean Gary.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, you definitely got a hit. You when Sean get on that record, baby, you definitely got a hit.
Yeah. S Dot, man. That's my mentor.
Oh, wow.
He took me in, you know, when I first came to Atlanta. He'll tell you, man, I was a little rough around the edges. You know, he had to basically mold me. You know what I'm saying? The big homie took me to him and was like, yo, I need help molding this dude and making him a star. You know what I'm saying? And he took me in. You know, it was definitely a lot of, you know, a rough road with Sean too. You know, he's a hard worker.
He is. I've heard like Sean Garrett do not play when it comes to like his pen, and when you get in the studio with him, like either you come with it or it's like don't come at all. Like I've heard like he is one of them.
It took me I want to say like 2-3 weeks just to cut the song with Baby.
Wow.
Okay.
He wrote that record.
Okay.
Don't make me bad. So yeah, he wouldn't let me. He would send me home sometime. Be like, man, you ain't ready today.
See, yes, he do not. No, he do not play. Like I've
And I bet
heard.
you was like, I'm ready.
I'm like, bro, like I mean, once I walked out of the studio, I'm like, man, I'm trying to record, bro. He like, man,
Go home.
He like, man, go home, man. You ain't ready, bro. You ain't ready today, bro.
Yeah, and that's why he the pen.
And at the same time, like Sean is the type, he will be in the studio and he'll talk a lot, but he only talking a lot to give you the game, like don't like, so just sit in the session and just listen to him. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't get to do that. You feel me? Like I used to just sit. Sometimes we wouldn't record nothing. He would just pull up videos on YouTube. Hey, see how you need to study this. You need to study this. Or he'll just talk to me about my personal life, what I'm going through. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me advice on my personal. You know, and then he had to get to know me personally. So it took about 2 years of him just kind of getting to know me personally for him to write me a hit. You feel me?
Yeah. See, do you feel like there's ever gonna come a point in time where, you know, right now we're speaking about your records being so big on social media, but like where you feel like maybe social media won't play its major part in it, and it's really just gonna be like through like the grind, the concerts and stuff like that?
I think that like the generation that we in is like a social media generation. So I feel like now like social media plays a real big part in like making hits. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Obviously good music is good music, but at the same time, like we got TikTok out now, you know what I'm saying? We got Instagram, we got Reels, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like right now where music is at, you want to make I don't make music for me. You know what I'm saying?
I make it for the people.
I make it for the people, you feel me? So I just feel like as long as I keep that same mindset, I'm gonna always have a hit.
Right. And let me ask you this. Let's end this. Do you feel like R&B is dead?
Hell no. No way. No way. I mean, R&B can never be dead.
It can never.
I mean, we was before rap. You feel me? So it's like we can never die. I think that it's just about, you know, making substance music and really just, you know what I'm saying, standing on it. You feel me? Like I feel like you said, Vito going crazy right now. I'm going crazy right now. Jacquees out there going crazy. Shout out Quee. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out. His album, oh my God.
For sure. Too hard.
Love it.
Too hard.
For real. Definitely great. I think people just compare it too much. All right, this is my last one. Everybody say R&B dead because it's not like the 90s and the Jodeci's and the Drew Hill. Do you feel like that whole rap should end like, okay, the 90s is gone?
I'm a real true lover of the 90s R&B.
Right.
So like with my project, y'all gonna be able to hear that. So I feel like R&B, like I feel like it's just the person to do it. Like it's obviously about the music, but it's also about like the person that's doing it. Like, like you got to be able to come off like that type of R&B nigga. You feel me? Like me, like I know what I'm doing. Like I know how I'm branding myself. I know I want to come off like me. Like, you feel me? Like, I'ma always have that shit on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
Mr. Put It On.
Mr.
Yeah,
Put It
like,
On.
you feel me?
Come
Like,
ready.
I'm
see,
ready. He came ready.
Right.
Yeah,
You
like,
gotta ask him to sing. He gonna do it for
yeah,
you.
like, you feel me? So it's like, and keep in mind, like, everybody got their own signature shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I can only speak with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real nigga with this R&B shit. Like, like I'm coming off like a man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Okay.
Like, not trying to say all the other R&B niggas ain't, because they are.
No, but you gotta pop your shit.
Pop your shit.
Nah,
It's-
they are, but it's like everybody got their own way of doing what they do.
Gotcha.
And I feel like that's what make us all special.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
exactly. So there you have it, Highland. Can we get another round?
You want a round of
Yeah, give
applause?
another round. Right. So before we end this, we're gonna do one more segment. It's gonna be quick. So it's called baggage claim. So in this segment, we allow our listeners. So you don't even know we have people call in or we have people send us voice memos to ask you questions. Right.
Okay, all right.
So our listeners to let us in on their baggage in order for advice. Since you are an R&B singer, we feel like you will be able to help our listeners with some relationship advice.
Yeah, we want you to
Okay.
be Mr. Loverboy.
Mr. Loverman.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So we got this call from this girl. We gonna play it and then we gonna get her some advice. So
Real quick.
So I've been dealing with this guy for about a year now. He's a father, has a beautiful baby girl. The only downfall with our relationship is he has a crazy ass baby mama. In the span of a year of being with him, we have been to court twice, as far as a custody hearing goes, and a restraining order.
Oh.
It has been the most annoying and tedious thing ever.
So
My question is all of this worth it?
first of all, my girl said in a matter of a year they'd have been to court twice for custody and a restraining order.
all right, so Mr. R&B is all about love and baby.
And the man,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I mean, I'm big on love, you feel me? So it's like, I feel like if they in love, if it's, you know what I'm saying, like,
Then she should just stick it out.
Like, what? I mean, what she gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, you can't let what a nigga had going on in the past affect.
Not even a restraining order.
Yeah, like, nah. I mean, for real, like, obviously you gonna have to, if you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, get down with it and shit. That wouldn't have to be, but I mean, at the same time, like, shit, like I said, I'm big on love, so. I mean, if I love somebody, shit, I don't give a fuck about your ex. You feel me? Like,
So let me ask you a question. You meet this girl. She the love of your life. She got a kid. Her baby daddy is Lamar from BMF. What you doing? Yo, cause they be when they say girls always be like, my baby daddy ain't gonna do nothing, but they baby daddy be Lamar. You be like,
So Lamar for being
yeah,
right?
for sure. I always BMF, so hell yeah, shout out to Lil Meech. Hey,
what you
I
doing?
don't give a fuck.
He said he meeting this. He gonna find a way.
I ain't no hoe, bro. Like, you feel me? Like for real, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got common sense. Like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna watch my back.
Yeah.
You feel me? But man, I ain't letting no niggas scare me, man.
Okay,
I'm
period.
God.
So all the ladies with kids and crazy baby daddies, don't let that stop you. Highland said, come right over here.
Even if they Lamar for
Baby.
Man, what? I'm
So
a
Chanel,
man.
you think she wasting her time? It's been a year already.
Let me ask you something. I've never dealt with the restraining order or the court, but I've dealt with a man with kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I stuck around. For
Yeah.
a while. So she gonna get tired. But to answer the question, I've done it. So I can't sit here and say, hell no, girl, you need to go, because that's what I really want to say.
Yeah.
But pretty much, if it gets worse after, now for real. After the restraining order and she trying to kill y'all and shit, get the hell on. Go. Like, and she like,
If you come out one night and you see your car key, girl, just know it was her. Like, just run away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if she don't give a damn about a restraining order, girl, go.
I feel like once it got to the restraining order, it was like, now it's like, okay. All right, like, keep your eyes
but
open.
we love love, baby.
We love
For
love,
sure, it's all
honey.
about
So,
love, for sure.
so Highland, tell the people when your project is dropping.
So right now, honestly, I don't have a release date.
Okay.
I'm still
I was trying to get the
working on it.
exclusives.
Still,
Okay.
yeah, I'm
But
still
little do he
finishing it
know,
up.
we got Wolfpack.
We got Wolfpack coming to the show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
They
right.
gonna tell us.
That's right. Shout out to the whole team, man. You know, I love y'all, man, for sure.
They gonna tell us.
They gonna tell us. No, they not.
All right, but like, so no release date as of yet. But what we thinking sooner?
Definitely soon, within like the next couple months.
Any tours are coming up or anything?
Yeah, I'm actually Tony's actually working on me a tour right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
shout out to Tony. That's who's coming.
Yeah.
That's our
The
girl.
big boss.
The big boss.
Mid dog, for sure.
All right. Well, listen, Highland, this was amazing. Like, we really enjoyed you coming. We want to say thank you because, you know, in this industry, you never know. You meet people and you be like, can you come? And they be like, yeah, and then they don't show.
Right.
I'm a real one, man. That's one thing about Wolfpack. You know what I'm saying? Like the big homie always taught me to keep it real. You feel me?
it
So it's
real.
like,
Keep it real.
if I give you my word, then that's what that means. You feel me? I'm gonna pull up on you.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Wish it is.
Yo, one last question. Highland Star, is that your real name?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Wow.
Highland Star.
Yo, see, his mama knew. You know, I was like, mama knew.
So it's an interesting story how I got my name. So my mom, right? You know what I'm saying? She had went to jail, right?
Okay.
And then she met my dad in jail. This is back whenever like the halfway houses like allowed men and women
Okay.
to be together, right? So she but keep in mind my mama had a husband.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mama was a player from the
Yeah.
Himalayas.
Yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P. to mama, you know, I love you. She had a husband, so she met my dad in jail and they ended up conceiving me in there. So but when she got out of jail, she found out she was pregnant with me.
Wow.
Okay.
So she had to go tell her husband, like, I'm pregnant by another nigga. I met him in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So my stepdad last name is Star, right?
Wow.
My real dad last name is Green. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't want to name me after neither one of them because she knew it would hurt both or either one. You know what I'm saying? So she ended up naming me after my uncle, which is Highland.
Oh.
Right. And then my stepdad gave me his last name, which is Star.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah. But
We
then
love
my
the
dad,
story.
my when I got like 15, my dad ended up changing my name back to Green. But so from the ages of like 0 to like 16, I was Highland Star.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And first of all, we don't need no that honestly, hey,
Like,
it is
it was
what
meant
it
to
is.
be. It was meant to be. So,
Let me
Facts.
tell you something. I love stories like this. 'Cause I like for real. I need to know because baby, it's like what is going on. But
That's
yeah,
dope.
shout out to Mama.
Yeah.
Rest
Yeah,
in peace to
peace.
Mama. Knew
Sure.
you was gonna be a star, and honestly, first of all, I love the name Highland Star.
me
anyway.
too.
Appreciate that.
Lovely
too.
name. So, baby, there you have it, guys. April, drop it one more time. Drop it one more time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Highland Star in the building. Glue Here podcast. Let us know where the viewers can find you at.
Y'all can find me on all social media platforms at Highland Star.
Everything. Highland Star, period.
HYLANSTARR.
Yes.
And baby,
Double R.
Double R. You know where to find me. It is your girl. I am Chanel Simone. Follow me on all social media platforms.
And y'all know who it is, your girl April B. Y'all can follow me at it's April B __, which everything will be at the bottom. And don't forget to follow the podcast, FHGH Podcast, on all social media platforms. See us every Wednesday, 8 p.m. All new episodes, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with us, check in with us, and we'll see y'all next time.
Let's get it.
Peace.